Hello, today I welcome you to my world of watches, and in this video I'm going to show you my top 5 alternatives to the luxury watches under $100. Let's see what it's all about. Now I was planning on doing like a series of this because there are a lot of alternatives to the luxury watches to cover, but then I digged a little bit deeper and I found out that there are not much of the alternatives that are actually under $100. I'm no expert in watches, I just enjoy looking at them and wearing them, and a lot of the watches that I like come with a nice price tag. And as you know, this channel focuses more on the affordable side of the watches, and I believe there's a lot of value to be found in them. So today we are going to see the alternatives to these watches. We're going to see the Cartier Tank, the Rolex Datejust, the Rolex Daytona, the Nomos Lambda, and of course the Rolex Submariner. So the first one on the list, and also one of my grail watches, is the Cartier Tank, and the alternative is the Seiko SUP 880. The Tank Louis Cartier reference number 96016. Very beautiful watch, 30mm in diameter and only 5.2mm thick, uses Frederick Piguet caliber 21 manual wind automatic movement, 18-karat gold case and a mineral glass. Usually comes with an alligator strap. Prices differ dramatically, but I've found this one for around $5,000 to $6,000 on a used market. A true icon in the watch community, very simple although elegant watch. Also, I have to say that all of these specs are based on the listing I've found on the Chrono 24. The Seiko SUP 880 is 28.5mm in diameter and also 6.1mm thick. Uses the Seiko caliber VV115 solar quartz movement. The case is coated stainless steel, mineral glass, and also comes on a simple leather strap. This one can be found for around $90 on Amazon. I really like that it doesn't have the seconds hand and shares very similar aesthetics. That case shape and overall looks makes up for a very great alternative to the Cartier. Next one on the list is the Rolex Datejust 16001 and the Parnis President. So the Rolex 16013 is my top grail watch, no doubt the most beautiful watch that I've ever seen. Comes in at 36mm in diameter, 12.8mm thick. The watch has that beautiful champagne gold color dial. The bezel and the crown are 18-karat yellow gold, and the rest is 904L stainless steel. Uses Rolex's 3035 caliber movement with a screw down crown, quick set date, hacking and hand winding. Comes with a Jubilee two-tone bracelet and has 100 meters of water resistance. The price is from $3,000 to $6,000. And for the alternative, we have the Parnis President two-tone. Case diameter of 36mm and 13mm thick. The dial also has a rather nice sunburst effect. The whole watch case is made out of 316L stainless steel. I believe it uses Miyota 8215 movement, which has a quick set date and hand winding, screw down crown, although it does not hack. Also, it comes with a two-tone Jubilee bracelet, has a sapphire crystal and 50 meters of water resistance. This can be found for around $80 to $90, and I have to mention that there are different colors to choose from that are alternatives to the different references of the Rolex. Now, Parnis have their own website on which they claim that the pieces they sell there are better quality and uses better parts than on the pieces that come from the resellers, so just keep that in mind. Overall, a pretty nice watch from what I see. The third watch we are going to talk about is the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona with the white dial and the black ceramic bezel, and also the Parnis Daytona. The Rolex Daytona is undoubtedly the best known sports watch in the luxury watch community. Very sharp edges, very beautiful dial, and overall very aesthetically pleasing piece. Comes in at classic 40mm in diameter, 12.2mm thick, has a chronograph function, and of course the ceramic tachymeter bezel. It uses Rolex's 4130 caliber chronograph movement, which is hacking, hand winding, and has a screw down crown. The whole watch is made out of Rolex's own kind of steel, which is the oyster steel. Also comes with 100 meters of water resistance, the oyster bracelet, and a nice price tag of around $25,000 to $30,000. Now my alternative is the Parnis Daytona. 39mm in diameter, 13.6mm thick. The small subdials are 60-minute canter at the 9 o'clock, 60-second counter at the 6 o'clock, and at the 3 o'clock you have the 24-hour time. Also has a ceramic tachymeter bezel and a chronograph function. It uses, I believe, Seiko's Mecha Quartz movement, so the second hand at the 6 o'clock ticks and the long chronograph hand sweeps. The watch is made out of 316L stainless steel, has solid end links, nice oyster bracelet, and 30 meters of water resistance. This watch is my next purchase. I've seen a lot of videos about them and the reviews are great too. So yeah, very nice alternative from what I see. Now the fourth watch is something a little bit different, a little bit special. It's the Nomos Lambda, and the alternative is the Guanqin GJ16006. The Nomos Lambda was always one of the most interesting watches for me. Very simplistic yet very complicated design. 42mm in diameter, 9mm thick. The hand at the 12 o'clock is the power reserve indicator, and at the 6 o'clock a separate seconds hand. It uses the hand-wound caliber DUW1001 movement with a power reserve of 84 hours, which is stated on the dial. Whole watch case and the buckle is made out of solid 18 karat gold, and the glass is sapphire. 30 meters of water resistance, usually comes with a leather strap. The price for this piece is as impressive as the watch itself at $11,000 to $13,000. And for the alternative, we have the Guanqin GJ16006. Almost identical design, 42mm in diameter, 13mm thick. The hand at the 3 o'clock also shows the power reserve, and at the 6 we have a seconds hand and a small date window. I believe it uses some sort of Chinese movement, which is self-wind. Also it hacks and hand winds and has a power reserve of 35 hours. As you see, you get pretty much the same dial design. Those blue hands and the writing are very similar to the original watch. The whole watch case is made out of stainless steel, comes with either a leather strap or a mesh bracelet, and also has a sapphire crystal. Has 30 meters of water resistance and the price tag of around $60 to $70. Now I just had to include this watch and its well-known alternative, and it's the Rolex Submariner and the Invicta Pro Diver. One quick thing that I have to say before we start digging into these pieces is that I made a video about 5 Rolex Submariner alternatives under $100. You can see it right here. Now let's dig into these pieces. So we are going to take a look at the Rolex for the date window, reference 16610. It has the diameter of 40mm and the thickness of 13mm, has a date window with the cyclops at the 3 o'clock and the diver's bezel, uses Rolex's 3135 caliber movement, hacking and hand winding, and has a screw down crown. The whole watch is again made out of oyster steel with a sapphire crystal. And of course it's a dive watch with 300 meters of water resistance. The price is around from $8,000 to $10,000. And on the other hand we have the Invicta Pro Diver. 40mm in diameter, 14mm thick, also has a date window at 3 o'clock and a diver's bezel. It uses Seiko NH35A automatic movement, which is truly reliable hacking and hand winding movement with a screw down crown, used in a lot of watches nowadays. Materials are quite basic, full 316L stainless steel body and a mineral crystal. It has 200 meters of water resistance, so you could safely go diving with it, and for the price of $60 to $90, I think it's a great watch. So there you go, these are my alternatives to the luxury pieces. Now I have to say one thing, that all of the watches that I've mentioned, the alternatives, have different colors to choose from. And again, if you have any suggestions or ideas maybe for the upcoming videos, please leave them in the comment sections down below. And if you like my video, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel, and also hit that little bell so you'll get notified when I upload a new video. Now, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.